Well, I'm one of our 2 canine handlers with the Mounds Police Department right now. So I work with Canine Grizz on a daily basis. And I'm also a patrol sergeant with the Mounds Police Department. So I help schedule our training and kind of manage our equipment and things for our canine unit. Our canine unit is used to help provide extra officer safety for our handlers and for the other officers that are on patrol with us. And so we mainly use our canines as detection tools. So they help us find people that we're looking for various reasons, and they also help us find evidence.
Hey, out, come, woo! Come, heel, down.
Well, right now my role in the department is I'm a patrol officer along with a canine handler, so I work patrol, take calls for service. My role as being a handler is I am doing a lot of additional training while on and off duty than other officers have to do, and so it's definitely a reward to be able to provide extra safety to the citizens of Moundsview. I think the training can be extremely difficult at times, especially if it's a new training task that the handler and the dog are learning. We can't speak to our dogs, and they can't talk to us and tell us, it's hard to communicate with them, so we got to communicate with them in other ways by rewarding them and with short, simple commands and a lot of praise.
So our new dogs have to go through an intensive training program that typically lasts anywhere from 3 to 4 months. And we train as a team. So the handler goes to school with the new canine that typically comes to us with no training at all. So we're both starting from ground zero with a new dog. And as new handlers, we have no training as well as far as canine work goes.
You got to have a good relationship. So I think it's important for the handler to have a lot of patience, but have also a lot of drive to want to have a very successful tenure as a canine handler.
So the greatest value that I believe we get from our canines is increased officer safety. So just the presence alone of our canines helps de-escalate situations for us. But also just having the dog out of the car or presenting that dog to somebody who's not initially cooperative with us oftentimes helps us gain compliance with really no use of force at all. Secondly, they really help us do things that humans can't do. So their noses are several hundred times stronger than ours. So they'll help us find people that we otherwise wouldn't find without their assistance. And that ties into finding evidence for us as well. So oftentimes the evidence that we're looking for has human odor on it. So that's what the dog helps us find. We train them to find human odor that's either coming from a person or from an object that somebody has touched and discarded.
One of my favorite things to use ACE for, especially when I'm not at work, is community events. So I enjoy doing canine demos for the community. I enjoy anytime I'm driving around and someone wants to say hi to the canine. It's a great conversation piece, and I can tell whoever I'm speaking to kind of a lot about him and what we use him for, and I think it's a great way to build a stronger relationship with those in your community.
Yes! That's a good boy, come here! You got the streak. Good.